The investigation into Russia's meddling in the 2016 election and whether Trump associates coordinated with those efforts is honing in on thousands of pages of campaign documents, personal records, and White House correspondences. Special counsel Robert S. Mueller III, charged with leading the Justice Department's probe, has cast a wide net of requests and subpoenas, according to sources. And as headlines trickle out about his team's efforts, 3 key threads are emerging. 1. Sources tell the Washington Post that the investigation has set its sights on top campaign members, and especially former campaign manager Paul Manafort and former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, to reveal how much the campaign knew about the Russians' work to sabotage President Trump's Democratic opponent, Hillary Clinton, and if they were actively aiding them. And investigators are playing hardball. They obtained a search warrant and raided Manafort's home for documents during an early morning in July, impaneled a grand jury to aggressively gather evidence, and subpoenaed some of Manafort and Flynn's business associates to examine the men's finances. Among the documents reportedly collected are a batch of Manafort's email correspondences, including one between Manafort and a Russian businessman with close ties to the Kremlin, where Manafort offered him private briefings on the race. Another mentioned the positive press around Manafort's position on the campaign, with him asking, "How do we use to get whole?" in reference to money he believed he was owed from some of his Eastern European clients. And they're calling witnesses and collecting records and notes related to the June 2016 Trump Tower meeting between a Russian lawyer and Manafort, Trump's son Donald Trump Jr., and Trump's son-in-law and advisor, Jared Kushner. 2. Mueller's team is trying to unearth details not only about the campaign, but also about Trump's actions as president. It can investigate any crime it uncovers in the probe, which means it's also examining whether Trump attempted to obstruct justice. The White House says it is committed to cooperating fully with the investigators' requests for evidence in relation to contentious points in Trump's presidency. 3. The probe wants answers from the president's close aides, both current and former, about the internal deliberations that led to high-profile White House ousters, especially of Michael Flynn and FBI Director James Comey. It requested numerous interviews with former White House staff, current Trump aides, and lawyers connected to Trump and his advisors. And there could be a paper trail from those advisors as well. According to Axios, former White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer reportedly kept notes on everything, from his time at the Republican National Convention, to the campaign, to the White House. And in a conversation overheard by a New York Times reporter, White House counsel Ty Cobb said that fellow White House lawyer Donald McGahn had a couple documents locked in a safe. Investigators want to discern if the president was trying to redirect or quell the attention on the Russia investigation, or the investigation itself. But even as pieces of the investigation come into focus, the full scope of the special counsel's efforts is still wrapped in secrecy.